I mean, this is the way my mom used to make vinaigrette, and it's kind of like the best way to make vinaigrette in a jar. I like it very salty, I have to say. I like to salt the vinaigrette a lot.
3 pinches of salt?
Right?
Okay.
Very good pinches, and I like a lot of pepper in there, because I don't like to salt and pepper the salad itself. I like to use it in the vinaigrette.
Do you know this is considered by the French to be one of the 5 mother sauces?
Yes, it's really true, right? Because you can do anything with this. If you chopped herbs and put that in there, it'd be delicious. If you put a little bit of mayonnaise, whether you make it yourself or it's Hellmann's or something, delicious. If you put a little white wine in there, it's delicious, right? What else? Horseradish. I mean, anything you put in there, it's so delightful. And the thing about making salads, I swear in the end, like, that's the most creative. Because, you know, it's not even cooking, it's just assembly, but it's about how you toast the nuts and how you sort of slice the bits of cheese or something, right? Or leave them out and make it just the plainest thing in the world. Oh, look, we have herbs.
Oh, fresh herbs. Okay, so what would you use for the fresh herbs?
I don't know. Not parsley for sure. Maybe, what's this called again? I can never
Tarragon.
tell. Tarragon, exactly. Maybe
Yeah.
some tarragon. I love tarragon. Don't
yeah,
you?
Yeah, and it has an anisey kind
It
of
really
nice
does,
taste.
and it smells so good. Okay,
Yeah.
a little bit of this, and just I would like. Is that enough? You think?
I
Lynne,
think
you
that's
know
enough.
what you're doing. Come
yeah,
on,
it's
tell
about
me.
a teaspoon. It's going to be about a half teaspoon of
Right?
tarragon. Half teaspoon of tarragon.
Yeah, so I would say a little bit of mustard, not a whole lot of mustard. Like what? Like about a teaspoon of mustard, right? Is that about a
Okay.
teaspoon? Because otherwise, all you taste is mustard. Okay, so there's that. I mean, that's basic. That's basic. That's an herb. There's oil, vinegar, right?
Right.
Salt, pepper, and the mustard, which helps, right? It just helps the whole thing.
What
So-
happens next then?
Well, then here's the thing. Like, you know, people who make it in bowls and whisk it for hours.
Yeah,
Could you
yeah.
tell me why they do that, please?
Well, they do it to emulsify it or
Yeah,
get
but
it to
get
hold.
this. That's emulsification. Better than you can ever.
You're
I'm serious.
shaking
Yeah,
the-
I'm just
yeah,
shaking
yeah.
it. Oh, look, we have some white wine. I am actually going to add a little white wine because it makes it. You know, actually, that's a beautiful thing. Should we just leave it?
No,
Okay,
no.
just
you
a
do
little
it
bit of
your
white
way.
wine. I'll tell you. Even just, you can't even tell how much. Just the littlest, merest, like that.
Right.
Like, what's that? A moat, a dram. That's
A dram.
Right? Seriously?
I would say a mere bagatelle.
Mere is a good word.
A mere, yeah.
dram. And
Probably
then,
a half teaspoon.
Get this, like, you know what I always do is just a little pinch of sugar. And that's cheating, I think, because you're supposed to be able to get the proportions right. But this corrects in this crazy way. Like, and if you wanted a little lemon in there, good.
Right,
But I always
right.
find lemon really hard to work with. I don't know why. Because you always just taste the lemon.
It takes over.
It takes over. It really, really does to me.
There's a theory that sugar blends little bits of sugar that you don't really taste, but that it blends flavors.
Does it? Well, that's what it does. I
I've
don't know
heard this.
how, but whenever I leave the sugar out, I can always go like, oh, that's bitter. Oh, that's too lemony. Oh, that's too much vinegar. Oh, something's wrong with it. And the minute I just add that magic little teeny dram of sugar, it really does a trick. I'm telling you, it's funny. This is what? This is just a little butter lettuce, right?
Right, a little butter lettuce. And here are the tongs.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you're going to go like, oh, yeah, right, that's just vinaigrette. But if you wanted to do, let's see, like a little horseradish would be delicious. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. Because I like the idea of just a classic recipe that can be taken away, you know? All right.
I don't know why we have to gussy things up, though.
I don't either. It smells good, right? That
A
smells
good vinaigrette.
That smells really good.
Oh, that smells wonderful.
Here. for
It
you.
smells absolutely marvelous.
I'm gonna try a little some myself. Just before you try it, I better try. Or you tell me. You're like,
I'll
ew.
be your tester. Oh,
I mean, how do you?
the vinegar comes through.
Wow. There is a little too much of it on the salad, but you see it's delicious, right?
It sets off the salad. It really sets off the salad, and you can taste the vinegar and you can taste the mustard.
Yeah.
You get all the elements.
I mean,
I
it's-
don't taste the sugar at all.
No, you don't. And the thing is, it's sharp tasting, right? It's sharp,
but it
but it's
contrasts.
not annoyingly sharp. Like you
No.
want to keep eating this if you, with a little tomato.
Isaac, if you ever decide to give up on the clothes, there's a future here. There's a future here. Isaac, thank you.
Thank you.